Good morning, everybody. This is Arletta Allen, and I am the Peculiar Princess. And today I bring to you a very, very important topic. This topic I'd like to discuss is called mistakes and how we should all learn from the mistakes that we make. The road to success is paved with well-made mistakes. Did you know that? And did you also know that if you were to consider your mistakes, that they could actually position you better than you ever were before? It's all about perception, and it's all about how you perceive the mistakes that you've made. Many of us look back at the mistakes we've made, and we don't give thanksgiving for where we've come from. We tend to celebrate the negative aspect of it, where I went wrong, how broken I was at that moment. But we never look at what was actually produced out of the mistake that was made. Not too long ago, I went to a leadership conference in Appleton, and it was a global leadership summit. And there was a man there by the name of Danny Meyer. Danny Meyer was considered to be one of the 100 top most influential people in the entire nation. And he stated that there are mistakes provide the greatest opportunities to teach and to learn. Let me repeat that. Mistakes provide the greatest opportunities to teach and to learn. So he said that there are 5 different areas, or A's. I like to call them the 5 A's of Arletta. I named them myself, of course, because my name starts with the A. But if you learn to live by these things, it will help you put your mistakes into perspective. One of them was for you to be aware, A for aware, be aware that you made a mistake. So be able to focus on the fact that you made a mistake. I made a mistake. Now what comes next? After being aware, then you acknowledge the fact that you made a mistake. If you hurt somebody in the process, or even if it was you that got hurt in the process, apologize. Have you ever taken the time out just to look you in the mirror and apologize to you for the way that you treated you, the way you talked to you, the way you handled you? Because some of us are our worst enemies. I mean, sometimes we talk to ourselves worse than any enemy ever could. So after you have become aware, you've acknowledged, and you've apologized, now it's time for you to do something. It's time for you to put it into action. A for action. Fix it. Do something about it. Okay, so it's not just enough to just, okay, I acknowledge the fact that I made a mistake. Arletta, I apologize to you for all the years that I had negative self-talk in your direction, for all the years that I tore you down worse than anybody else ever could. I apologize to you right now. It's not enough for me just to apologize to myself or apologize to others that I may have offended or hurt. But now it's time for me to put some action into play. What can I do to fix the mistake that I made? And I believe right there is where it gets hard. That's where it gets really, really tough for people, because we don't like to follow through on the action part. You can't expect for situations to heal or things to get any better if you're not taking the appropriate action to cause the healing process to begin. So now today, for me personally, I take some time and I tell myself affirmations, which falls into the A's too. But each and every day, I say something sweet and something kind to myself to help me to affirm who I am, and not to dwell on all that I felt that I was not back then. So today, instead of just apologizing, I speak over my life, and I speak in the direction that I know that God is calling me to. I speak to the direction of success. I speak to the direction of being uplifted, of being a motivational speaker. I speak to the success of changing lives one person at a time. I speak to the success of knowing that it's very, very hard for me to encourage you if I'm not encouraging myself. I had to learn how to encourage me. So once again, applying those 4 A's thus far, this is the 5th and final A. The final A is to apply. So after you have been made aware, after you have acknowledged the mistake, after you've apologized to yourself and those that you may have hurt, after you've acted and actually done something, then it's time that you apply what you've learned, and apply it with generosity. So be generous in the amount of application and action that you put behind what you're going to do to fix the actual issue. So I not only get up in the morning and affirm that all things and all money and all energy and all love and all these things flow to me continuously, but I also affirm the fact that I'm beautiful. I affirm the fact that I'm confident. I affirm the fact that I'm bold. I affirm the fact that I've been called. I affirm the fact that there is no weapon that is formed against me that shall ever prosper, because that is God's promise to me. I affirm the fact that I'm not mediocre. I affirm the fact that I am God's princess and that I am worthy of that title. I affirm the fact that I'm a great mother. I affirm the fact that I'm a great leader and pastor. I affirm the fact that there is nothing that is going to happen to me in this week or any weeks to come that God will not give me the tools and the ability to be able to conquer. Now, you must learn how to affirm too, but it must start with those 5 A's. So remember to be aware, acknowledge, apologize, act, and then apply generously. Okay? So that is your daily dose of motivation. If you enjoyed this video, please do share from time to time. And also that share button is located right there on the bottom. Go ahead and pass along the word. Also, you can go out to YouTube, simply Arletta _ the Peculiar Princess. And you can also follow me and subscribe to my YouTube station, because I'll be posting these nuggets along the way. But my ultimate goal is really truly to impact the lives of those that watch in this community. So the community of Peculiar Princess, I want to encourage you. I'm here every single day, and I take out the time to do this because I want to see your life change for the better. It has nothing to do with selfish motives. It has everything to do with the fact that I know that God has placed in me a woman of God that is an encourager, a woman that has discovered her passion, and I've discovered my purpose. But it doesn't stop there. I want you to discover your passion and discover your purpose too. So be encouraged as the day goes on. Be encouraged and be uplifted and be strengthened, knowing that you are not mediocre by any means, but you were called to a specific purpose. And let us together work together to get you to that purpose, to help you unveil and discover who you truly are. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll be talking to you guys soon. God bless you. Have a wonderful one.